Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students of 9th class. I welcome you in AppSAC's online support program round 2. The content of today's lecture are, first of all, we will do active and passive voice. We will do present and continuous tense and present perfect tense, their active and passive voices. And the second part is unit 1 to 4 review exercises. First of all, we will do present continuous tense. The active sentences in the present continuous tense have the following structure. First of all, there is subject, then is, are, am, plus ing form of the verb plus object. This is the structure of a present continuous tense, the active part. And the passive sentence in the present continuous tense has the following structure. Object of the active sentence plus is, are, am plus being plus past participle form of the verb plus by plus subject of the active sentence. As you know that we always use the third form of the verb in active and passive voice. We will add being because the active sentence is in present continuous tense. When we change it into passive voice, we add being. Here are some examples. I am reading a story. It is a present continuous tense. I is the subject, am is the helping verb, reading is the main verb plus ing, a story is the object. When we change it into negative, a story, which is actually the object of the sentence, it will become the subject of the sentence, and a story will become the subject in the passive voice. Is being read. Being, we are adding being because the active sentence is in present continuous tense. Read is the third form of the main verb read. It is spelled same, but we pronounce it as read. A story is being read by me. As you know, we always add by whenever we are changing a sentence into passive from active, and I will be changed into me. Next sentence is, the engine is driving the train. The train is being driven by the engine. The active sentence is, she is singing a song. The passive voice is, a song is being sung by her. The carpenter is making furniture. Furniture is being made by the carpenter. When the verb is followed by a preposition, read the sentences given below. For example, my mother is talking to a stranger. Here the noun a stranger is the object of the preposition to and not the verb talking. But this sentence can be changed into passive. A stranger is being talked to by my mother. We will put to with talked. Here are some examples. The children are laughing at the old beggar. The passive voice of this sentence will be, the old beggar is being laughed at by the children. At will remain with the laugh. I am waiting for him. He is being waited for by me. Changing a negative sentence into the passive voice. When a negative sentence is changed into the passive, not will come between is, am, are and being. For example, she is not writing a story, and as we will change it into passive, a story is not being written by her. Changing an interrogative sentence into the passive. The passive forms of these sentences will begin with is, am or are, the helping verbs. When the active sentence begins with a question word such as when, whose, why, which and how, the passive sentence will also begin with a question word. When the active sentence begin with who or whose, the passive sentence will begin with by whom or by whose. By will come in the beginning. When the active sentence begins with whom, the passive sentence will begin with the who. Some examples are, the masons building a house. The passive sentence will be, is a house being built by the masons? Who is waiting for you? By whom are you being waited for? Whom are you waiting for? And the passive voice will be, who is being waited for by you. The active is why is he not learning his lessons? The passive voice will be why are his lessons not being learnt by him? The active is whose father is helping you. The passive voice will be by whose father are you being helped? Now we will move on to the second tense, present perfect tense. Active sentences in the present perfect tense have the following structure: subject plus has, have plus past participle form of the verb plus object. Passive sentences in the present perfect tense have the following structure: object of the active sentence plus has or have plus been plus past participle form of the verb plus by plus subject of the active sentence. Changing an assertive sentence into passive. Here are some examples of present perfect tense. I have written a story. It is a present perfect tense. As you can see, have and the third form of the verb is used. When we change it into passive, it will be like a story has been written by me. The active is they have built a house. The passive will be a house has been built by them. He has broken my window. The passive voice will be my window has been broken by him. I have placed an order for a digital camera. The passive voice will be an order for a digital camera has been placed by me. The active is she has done her work, and the passive will be her work has been done by her. Changing a negative sentence into passive voice. Again we will put not after has or have. I have not received a telegram. The passive voice will be a telegram has not been received by me. The active voice is she has not written a story. The passive voice is a story has not been written by her. Active voice she has not cheated anybody. The passive will be nobody has been cheated by her. Changing an interrogative sentence into the passive. Passive forms of these sentences will begin with has or have. When the active sentence begins with a question word such as when, whose, why, which or how, the passive sentence will also begin with a question word. When the active sentence begins with who or whose, the passive sentence will begin with by whom or by whose. When the active sentence begins with whom, the passive sentence will begin with who. Here are some examples. Have you kept the secret? The passive voice will be has the secret been kept by you? Active voice is who has done this? The passive of this sentence is by whom has this been done? Active voice is why have you told a lie? The passive voice of this sentence is why has a lie been told by you? The active voice is who has torn my book? The passive voice is by whom has my book been torn? Active voice is have you written the letter? The passive voice of this sentence is has the letter been written by you? The active voice is has the policeman caught the thief? The passive voice is has the thief been caught by the policeman? Active voice has the postal department released a new stamp? The passive voice is has a new stamp been released by the postal department? And voice don't forget to put question marks at the end of the passive voice. Most of the students do not put question marks sometimes after the passive sentence, but remember both are the questions. The active voice is a question and we are not answering in the passive voice, we are just changing the question into passive voice, and in passive voice it will remain as a question. Here is your written work. Translate any 10 sentences from both exercises on pages 81, 82 and 93 and 95. Do the work on loose sheets. Second part is review 1 unit 1 to 4 English, page number 46 to 49. You have to do comprehension part A on loose sheets or in notebooks, vocabulary part A in the textbook, grammar part A in the textbook, writing skills part A in notebooks, and part B in notebooks also. You can do notebooks, you can do it on notebooks or on sheets, wherever you want to. Here are some images of your unit 1 to 4. If you have not done them, you can complete these pages. Here is the portion of the writing skills. I have already mentioned which part you have to do on notebooks and which part you have to do on the book. I hope you have understood the lesson. If there is any problem, you can ask me in the query section. You can inbox me your questions.